Good morning. Welcome to our Wednesday webinar. Today is July 25th, and this is Julie Grimitz, and with me, as per usual, is the lovely Glenda Robichaux. And we are here today to talk about Deep Blue.
Woohoo! So excited. This is one of my favorite blends. Even, I think it was one of the first oils I really fell in love with when I got all of my oils. So today we will discuss briefly the July promotions. There's still some of the month left to take part in those. And then we'll do our deep dive into Deep Blue. Deep dive into Deep Blue. See what I did there? And then we'll talk about our upcoming events.
So we still have about a week left to save 10% in the month of July on the exfoliating body scrub. So if you haven't had a chance to try this yet, this is the month to get it at a wonderful discount. It is a super soothing sugar scrub, and it really does give you that spa-like experience. It's got the wild orange, grapefruit, and ginger in it, and so it really does leave your skin super soft, and you get that wonderful aromatherapy session while you're in the bathtub.
Just be careful, it gets a little slippery.
All right.
And then also this month, if you are new to doTERRA and you don't have an account yet, if you start with some oils and your total is 100 PV, which is point value, you're going to get that wild orange for free. And if your order is over 200 PV, you're going to get both the wild orange and the copaiba for free. These are both beautiful oils. Wild orange is just lovely to diffuse and drink in water. The copaiba is absolutely amazing, and we actually did our webinar on it last week. So if you missed it, go out to our YouTube channel, Oilers with a Mission, and learn all about copaiba.
And we have 1 week left to you have 1 week left if you enrolled in June to get your free lifelong vitality vitamins. This is a game changer in so many lives. So if you enrolled in June, or you know of someone that enrolled in June, make sure that they get their LRP out in the month of July. And if it is at 100 PV, the LLV will end up in their cart for free.
That rhymes. Wow.
Little tongue twister. It's a little early in the morning for that.
Yes. And then also, I believe the Amavi line is still available. And you know what I noticed when I was in my back office not too long ago? Is you can actually order these individually.
Really?
Yes, because I had just added it to my LRP this month and bought the whole kit again. Because I really wanted more of the roll-on, the Amavi Fortifying Blend. But you can actually just get the bath bar, or just get the aftershave lotion, or just get the roller ball. Or get them all together.
Exciting.
Yeah. So grab those before they're gone, because it is a limited time offer.
And we have LRP kits now available in our back office. And this is not something that I put into the slide later on, Glenda, but we should totally come back to this. So if there is a particular area of wellness that you are wanting to support, or you're wanting to help someone else support, check out the LRP kits. It is in your shopping area under collections. And it gives you an awesome opportunity to get some of these fantastic products at a significant discount.
So on to our Deep Blue. So if you do have some Deep Blue oil, I would invite you to take a drop in your palm right now. Just kind of get in the mood. Some Deep Blue. Rub your palms together. Just breathe the soothing blend in. And you can rub your shoulders, back of your neck. Oh, I love this one. So as you can tell by inhaling the deep blue, it's one of those too that also helps to kind of open up your airways because of the peppermint and the wintergreen in there. It's also got camphor, ylang ylang, helichrysum, blue tansy, which is what makes it blue, blue chamomile, and osmanthus essential oils. And that combo really kind of gives it that nice minty smell. And this is just an amazing, I mean, it's in the blend, soothing blend. It just really is great for any kind of discomfort. Great to use before and after a workout. If you're moving or you're helping someone move, it's great to use, you know, again, on that lower back, shoulders. It's a great one for massage. This oil is also part of our Aroma Touch technique because it helps with the inflammation in the body. It's just a really nice oil. This one is only going to be used topically. You could also diffuse the oil as well. So you can, I mean, all the oils you can use aromatically, so you could diffuse it. But this one is really going to serve its purpose best by being used topically.
It's one that I like to put on the bottoms of my feet before I run.
Yeah.
So as Glenda said, the ingredients that are in here are wintergreen peppermint, ylang ylang camphor, helichrysum, blue chamomile, blue tansy, and osmanthus. So a little dive into each of the ingredients. Wintergreen contains 99% methyl acetate, which gives it, the methyl acetate has a cortisone-like property. So it can be really, really helpful for the discomfort that is related to inflammation of the bones, muscles, and joints. Camphor has an analgesic or a pain-relieving property, and it's anti-inflammatory. So it can also be really, really great for some of those joint inflammation issues, muscle aches, tears, sprains, and fantastic for bruising. I will say one of the things that I came back from the Tough Mudder with was a leg full of bruises. Surprise, surprise. So the camphor has been really great for that. Peppermint is anti-inflammatory, and it's cooling, and it can also be very, very helpful for that, that irritation of the muscle. Blue tansy has that analgesic and anti-inflammatory properties as well. Can also help with blood pressure imbalances. Blue chamomile, German chamomile, is antioxidant, an anti-inflammatory, and analgesic. And it can also be helpful in opening up the airways. So that can be really beneficial when exercising as well. Helichrysum can help to cleanse the blood and improve circulatory functions. It's a powerful anti-inflammatory, and it can even be beneficial to the meninges of the brain. How cool is that? Wow. On a spiritual level, it may help one let go of angry feelings that prevent one from forgiving and moving forward. And then osmanthus is one of the 10 famous traditional flowers of China. The blossoms are highly aromatic and used in the world's rarest and most expensive perfumes. It's used in Chinese medicine to reduce phlegm and remove blood stasis. Isn't that fun? So this was all taken from the Modern Essentials book.
Wow.
I know, right?
You taught me something today.
Isn't that fun?
Yes. Very cool. Very cool. So
go ahead.
The blue tansy, which is an oil that just this past September we're able to get on its own, comes from Morocco, and it's a beautiful blue color. So if you use it undiluted, you will turn blue temporarily.
And just on the area of application.
Yeah. So you want to use some coconut oil if you're using blue tansy to help it not turn you blue into a little Smurf. And it takes 3.8 pounds of blue tansy to make a 5 ml bottle of essential oil. And blue tansy it's a pricey one. It's got a lot of amazing qualities to it. It's very relaxing, it's very cleansing and soothing due to the chemical constituents that are in it. There's also been a lot of research done on blue tansy, 52 published studies on the benefits of
Chemazoline.
Chemazoline. That's a fun word to say.
Mm-hmm.
And 319 of the benefits of saponine, the top 2 chemical constituents of blue tansy. So lots of research on the chemical components of that oil. And then despite this oil's name and coloration, blue tansy flowers are actually yellow.
Yeah, I think what they said at convention about blue tansy is the chemazoline is actually turns blue in the steam distillation process.
Yes, I remember that now. Blue tansy is also an amazing oil for your skin. Amazing for skin. But again, you'd want to dilute it, so you're not.
And nerve irritation as well. But what's beautiful about the blue tansy is that it is found in the deep blue, and it's also found in our balance oil.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And it's what makes both of those products that beautiful little blue tint in color.
So there are a lot of components available in the Deep Blue family. You know, we started off with just that little 5 ml bottle, and I think that as a massage therapist, I was going through that like crazy. And so they came out with the Deep Blue Rub after that, and the Deep Blue Polyphenol Blend, and then the Deep Blue Touch, and we'll dive into each of those here in a second. But I was just really excited when they decided to expand and enhance the Deep Blue family.
Mm-hmm. And they're all amazing. You know, I did a class last night, and one of the people that came to class asked a great question, like when would you use Deep Blue in a roller ball versus Deep Blue Rub? And really, after you get to know these, I would suggest that you use whatever is easiest for you. If you like the roller ball, use the roller ball. If you prefer more of a lotion type with the Deep Blue, then use the Deep Blue Rub. But use what you're going to use the most and feel comfortable using.
So the primary benefits of Deep Blue is it soothes inflammation, it helps to cool those overactive muscles, and it can help calm, soothe, and support your central nervous system. Now, there are 3 different liquid versions of the Deep Blue. The Deep Blue comes in a 5 milliliter bottle and then the 10 milliliter bottle. And those, what's on the inside of the bottle, those are identical. Then they have a 10 milliliter size Touch variety. Now, all of our Touch bottles, if it says Touch on the label, it's going to be diluted in fractionated coconut oil. So if you want the diluted version for young kids or elderly skin or sensitive skin, you're going to want to make sure that you reach for the Touch bottle. If you want it to be a lot more intense with its application, that Deep Blue, either in the 5 ml or that 10 ml undiluted bottle, is going to be the one that you're going to want to reach for. Mm-hmm. Now, as you said, Glenda, you know, it really is personal preference for sure. One of the things that I really enjoy doing is layering them. So I love to put a drop of the Deep Blue oil on, and then I'll put some of the lotion on top of it. And it just helps it penetrate even more intensely.
And I find too, the Deep Blue is so amazing because sometimes I'll put it on and it feels really cool. And other times I'll put it on and it feels really warm. So it kind of activates depending on how your body needs it. So that's just something that I've noticed over the years using this product, is sometimes it feels really cool and tingly, and other times it just feels like this really warm Well, warm and tingly too, but just so good. So good.
So good. And it smells so delicious.
It really does. And you know, this product is a great go-to if you know people that are using like Icy Hot or Bengay. Those have a lot of chemicals in them that are going to be harmful to the body. Plus, I find that those products, when you use them, you smell them in the house for days. Like it just doesn't really go away.
Mhm.
Whereas when you use Deep Blue, you're going to smell it for a little while, but it'll dissipate over time. So it's not something that everyone you come in contact with is going to be like, oh my God, you have Icy Hot on. At least that's how I feel. Yeah, a little personal.
Yes. Now, when they came out with the Deep Blue Rub, I was ecstatic. So the Deep Blue Rub has that 4-ounce bottle there, has a full 5 milliliters of the Deep Blue oil blend in it. And truly, you only need a little bit like the size of a pea in the palm of your hand and soothe it and massage it into those sore muscles. I would not recommend putting it on your entire body. That's going to be way too intense. You know, you wouldn't want to use it like a moisturizing lotion where you're just going to slather it all over the place. And I would not use it in a massage. I totally use it in a massage, but I don't massage the entire body with it. So really just a little goes a long way, just like everything else with our essential oils, a little goes a long way, and be mindful of that. If you do end up using it on your legs at night, again, just a little bit, it can be a little bit stimulating. So some people find it a little harder to go to sleep after they put it on. Some people totally rely upon it in the middle of the night when they wake up with Charlie horses. So, you know, again, personal preference. But if you find yourself waking up in the middle of the night and the Deep Blue is too stimulating for you, there are other things that you can utilize. Copaiba, lavender, frankincense, cypress. All of those would be another really great choice to reach for.
Also, something with the Deep Blue Rub too is I find that after I apply it, I like to wash my hands because any other part of your body that you touch after you use Deep Blue Rub is going to get that tingly sensation as well. So, message for men: might want to wash your hands before going to the bathroom. And
or rubbing your eyes or anything.
Yep, rubbing your eyes. Because it's powerful. You know, these oils, they need to be respected. They're very potent and powerful, and they do their job. So use them with care.
So the Deep Blue Polyphenol Blend, this is one of my daily go-tos. This is not the same formula that they have in the Deep Blue oil blend and the Deep Blue Rub, but instead it is a blend of different polyphenols that help to support the body's ability to handle inflammation from the inside out. So it can be really, really powerful when you are pushing hard with exercise, or if you maybe have a family history of inflammatory joint issues. That's one thing that I have in my family. My grandmother died and she had debilitating arthritis, and so her hands were completely deformed. And so as a massage therapist, I've been doing this for a really long time, and I need to protect my joints. And so I reach for my Deep Blue Polyphenol Blend, and I take this along with the Lifelong Vitality Pack, and I have very, very little issues with my hands and my arms and my wrists. And I've been doing this for 17 years. So it has definitely been a career saver for me. And sometimes I will up my dosage if I know that I'm going to be putting in a really hard workout or helping somebody move, it can be a really good way to support the body before you end up pushing it to its limits.
And then you can also, if you order the Lifelong Vitality Pack, you can add the Deep Blue polyphenols for an additional $20. Otherwise, I believe this one is $59.95 on its own.
Yeah, it's like $60 by itself.
Yeah.
With your discount.
So it's a great one to add on if you're already taking the Lifelong Vitality supplement pack.
So we found a couple of great little recipes for using your Deep Blue. So a great stiff neck combo would be that pea-sized amount of Deep Blue rub with a drop each of the lemongrass and marjoram. Can be really, really great for a stiff neck.
You could also layer them too. So you could apply the lemongrass first and then the marjoram and then the Deep Blue rub on top of it.
And some other Deep Blue recipes. So sore muscles, Deep Blue and frankincense. I also call this one light blue. So 15 drops Deep Blue, 10 drops of frankincense in a roller bottle. It can be really great and help your Deep Blue and your frank go a little bit further. Bone healer support. This one's great. I have a girlfriend who just broke her foot, and so she's really using the essential oils to help with that discomfort and to speed up that that process a little bit more. So 7 drops of Siberian fir, 7 peppermint, 7 Deep Blue, and 7 lemongrass. So equal parts of that. Cramps, so this one's great on the lower abdomen. Clary sage, Deep Blue, and peppermint. Growing pains, totally needed if you've got those kids in your home. So Siberian fir, peppermint, and then Deep Blue with that fractionated coconut oil. The muscle support, again, frankincense and Deep Blue, and toss in that lemongrass. So lemongrass is really good for the connective tissues, so your ligaments and your
Tendons.
Thank you. Your tendons and your ligaments. Lemongrass is really, really supportive of that. And so that can be great added with that frank and Deep Blue. And then joint support would be the frank, Deep Blue, and lavender. And head tension, frank, Deep Blue, lavender, and peppermint. And I know I forgot the diffuser blend, but I think we have it on the next page. There it is!
Crystal's diffuser blend. This just sounds yummy. So 2 drops of Aroma Touch, 3 drops of Balance, and 2 drops of Deep Blue. This might be really great to diffuse on a really hot day.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, help you think cooling thoughts and keep your mind cool.
Yeah. Look at all that blue tansy that's in that blend.
So, and of course, every week we like to address the emotional aspect of the oil as well. And Deep Blue is the oil of surrendering pain. And I'm talking about emotional pain. So just a little excerpt from our magical book here, Emotions and Essential Oils. It offers strength to face emotional wounds, allowing the wounds to surface for transformation and healing. This blend can teach individuals how to be the observer of their painful experiences rather than over-identifying with them. This would be a great one to rub over your heart for emotional pain. Or sometimes emotional pain can actually get lodged in our bodies and start to cause physical pain too. So using it where you have physical pain as well, or smelling it from the bottle regularly or diffusing it. But this really helps with, if you're resisting dealing with an emotional pain or avoiding an emotional issue, this oil can help soothe you and kind of help you through that dealing with the pain. It also helps with being panicked or fearful. And then some of the positive properties of the Deep Blue are feeling strengthened, accepting, serene, and just having that chance to heal from the emotional pain.
You know, I use this one a lot on my massage table, and I see oftentimes where people have emotions stuck in their physical tissues. And there's one individual specifically who we put this directly over his heart, and he's had heart issues as well. And there's a very visceral response that occurs, and it's so cool to see, you know, beyond just the tissues softening. It's so cool to see his emotional state of being shift and transfer while just using this oil.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty powerful.
Yeah, and something else in the book here I just have to read because it's just so, I think it's so poignant, is instead of resisting pain, one may embrace the lessons the pain has to offer. As individuals let go of resistance, pain lessens and often dissipates altogether. By understanding the nature of pain, this blend encourages an assimilation to all of life's experiences.
Ain't that the truth?
Yep. Wow. So it's a very powerful emotional oil as well. Next, also we have a neuropathy blend. And I've actually made this for someone, and I also threw copaiba in there too. But equal parts of Deep Blue, Aroma Touch, lemongrass, and frankincense are just really going to help circulation, because Aroma Touch has some cypress in it, and that's a great circulation oil. And then the lemongrass and the frankincense, all of those are really just going to help with the inflammation too. So that's a really soothing blend. You can put that in a roller ball. You know, I'm going to say if you were using a 10 mil roller ball, maybe 5 to 10 drops of each of those, and then just top it off with some fractionated coconut oil. You can always make it stronger if you'd like to, or more diluted, whatever to your own preference there.
So I just thought this was such a cute little slide. Your workout buddies. This is a great thing to just toss into your workout bag. You've got your Deep Blue polyphenols, your Deep Blue rub, you need your coconut oil, some lemongrass, Aroma Touch, and frankincense.
Mm-hmm. Great to use before and after your workout.
And then when we were looking at how do we get Deep Blue into your home or the home of your friends and family, so I wanted to share with you a little bit about which enrollment kits might have this wonderful Deep Blue in it, and almost all of them. So have no fear, chances are good. So the Family Essentials Kit and the Home Essentials Kit are almost identical with the top 10 oils, and so that does have the 5 ml of the Deep Blue, as does the Aroma Touch Diffused Kit. The Natural Solutions Kit has the Deep Blue Rub, and then your Every Oil Kit is going to have the 5 ml oil, and your Diamond Kit, I believe, has both. Mm-hmm. So, like I said, chances are pretty good. And then if you go back into the LRP kits, there were 2 of them that have the Deep Blue either in a rub, a polyphenol blend, or the oil. So check those out, because those are going to be a great way, if you're already enrolled, those are going to be a great way to save some money and get that Deep Blue into your world.
Mm-hmm. And then again, just to remind you, so if you are new or sharing the oils with someone who's new, and one of those kits on this slide spoke to you and has got the Deep Blue in it, depending on the PV amount of the kit, you're going to get the Wild Orange and the copaiba for free this month until July 31st.
One more week.
Woohoo! So that wraps up our information on Deep Blue today. We also just want to give a shout out to the Empowered Life webinar series that doTERRA offers every month. And in the month of August, there's multiple times on August 1st and 2nd, and their topic is Mind Over Matter. And I'm really looking forward to that one. These webinar series are really cool. They're really only about 20 or 30 minutes long, and you generally hear from about 2 to 3 leaders within doTERRA that just have all kinds of nuggets of wisdom to share on different products relating to the topic. So if you've missed July's series, I believe they have it posted online now, and they talked about using oils for the summer. So there's still a lot of summer left. You can go back and listen to that one. And then also the previous month, all those webinars are listed out on doTERRA.com. So if you go out to doTERRA.com, in the search bar, you can just type in Empowered Life, and all of the past webinars that they've done will pull up, and you can select what topics interest you and go in and listen to those.
I love all the education they offer us.
It really is amazing. It's almost a little overwhelming at times, but I've really learned to love that little search bar on doTERRA.com, because then I just type in whatever I'm looking for and all kinds of fun things pop up.
Mm-hmm. So we've got some upcoming events here in the Twin Cities area. Well, online with you, as always. Our webinar for next week is going to be on black pepper. And then local events, we've got Betty Torres is coming into town. She is a local Blue Diamond. And I say local because she has a team here and in Texas, I think is where she resides. But she is teaching a natural solutions class on this coming Thursday. Oh, that's tomorrow, July 26th. And then Sunday, she's got a sharing with doTERRA from 2 to 5.
And I believe that's actually 1 to 5.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Okay.
And I will be there.
To adjust that. I think I will be there also.
Yeah.
And if you want to fill your Sunday with doTERRA, I am teaching an Aroma Touch class workshop at the Great Metropolitan Back Rub. So reach out if you want to join us in West St. Paul.
And again, as always, our calendar of events is listed on our website, oilerswithamission.com. And thank you so much for joining us today and learning more about Deep Blue. Hope you have a wonderful week.
Oh, that's me.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.